Hello folks, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, let me say thank you very much for all the recent subscribers. It's always very much appreciated, and as are all the likes and comments too. Today I want to try and show you how I created my cover version of Bittersweet Symphony by the Verve, creating this backing track on the Roland JD-Xi that you hear running in the background now. The tempo for it is 86 beats per minute, and it's over 4 bars. We're using the standard 16 note pattern on all 4 bars. So let me just give you a breakdown of the instruments that we're using. So on Digital Synth 1 I'm using JP8 Strings1, which sounds like this. And on Digital Synth 2, let's turn him on. There we are. We're using hybrid strings on Digital Synth 2. The analog synth that I'm using is the tri-bass 1, sounds like this. And the percussion that I'm using for the drum track is the 707 and 727 kit 1. So what I thought I'd do, in the description for the video I will put a breakdown of the drum track. It's a fairly complicated one over the 4 bars because it's not the same same patterns for each drum over all 4 bars. Some of them are similar, but some of them are just using 1 or 2 hits of the instrument. Just to let you know that we're using things like bass drum 1, snare drum 3, snare drum 4, the open hi-hat, percussion 2, which is that tambourine sound, and then with cymbals 1, 2 and 3. All of those are being used. So I'll do that in a breakdown. I did try and make a version of this video with breaking the drums down, but it got too long and I think it got a bit too boring too. So we will do that as a sort of text file or text at the bottom in the description. Okay, so just going on to the instruments then now. The JP8 Strings1, which sounds like this. It's actually made up of chords, so the main notes that are being played are, let's just go through them all. So the first one is, starts on, it's actually shifted up 1 octave as well, so we're going up from the usual octave position up 1 octave to here. That's where it would normally be. That's where it starts. So it starts on this G sharp note here, then it goes to A, then it goes to D, and then down to C sharp. So those are that's the first part of the chords that are playing. Underneath that we've got an E up to B, sorry, down to B, then D, then A. So that's again E, B, D, A, and then under that there's some more notes playing underneath that. It starts on a B, down to F sharp, A, E. So what I'll do, I'm going to delete that track, and I'm going to build it up as it's playing by recording it in. So be a bit brave and delete it. So there we are. Shift, erase, enter, enter. It's gone. So I'm going to hit record and try and do that in real time. So I'll let the drums run through for 1 bar, and then I'll start recording the notes in. So it's coming up to the, here we go. So that's the first set of notes done. We'll try the second set in a minute. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think we've cracked it. So that's how I created that. I'm not good at playing those chords, and unless you are good at playing chords, you could probably play it in if you can do it. I can't do it, and that's the way that I do it, if you follow me. Okay, so let's just go on to the next instrument, which is, let's turn that one off and just turn this one on. So hybrid string 1, again it's shifted up 1 octave. I should have prepared this before. So it starts on an A. Sorry, it starts on the G sharp here. So it goes from G sharp to B. So G sharp, B, F sharp, A. Up to D. So D down to A, then C sharp down to A. Sorry if that's confusing. What I'll do, I will write it in the description. Let's try it again. We'll try playing it with the other instruments in. So just to recap again, it starts on a G sharp there, then to B, and you can either record that in live, or you could probably use the step recorder to record it in. So I'm on bar number 1 at the moment. You can see that it actually starts on, it doesn't start at the very beginning, it starts 3 positions in on the sequencer. Just bring it back up again, or switch it back on rather. Okay, so that's that one. Let's look at the bass pattern now. Turn him on. So that's quite simple. It's going from E down to B, down to A, up to D. Just slightly different there, isn't it? It's going down to it's going from to B to A, back to D. The other way actually worked as well, but I think that's the way that I put it in the one that I put on YouTube. Let's play that one in again. Turn the other instruments on. Turn that one off. That's that one. And obviously on the version that I did on YouTube, we've got some guitar playing in there as well. So I just got the guitar set up here. The chords that I'm playing there are basically around an E, a D and an A chord. I'm also using so that slide that you're hearing is actually created on the guitar, just rolling a battery up the B string of the guitar, and then we've got this sort of weird sort of random synthesizer sound coming in. Now, to be honest, I created that one on the on my Juno D keyboard. It's got a preset with this sort of random synth sound, but I'm pretty sure that there is a sound on the JD-Xi that will do that as well. So we'll just have a quick look, see if I can find it. I should have actually found this before, but No, it's not that one, it must be on the FX sound. There we are. So you've got that sound there, FX1, which you could use to create that if you wanted to. The only thing is it's played in afterwards, so it's played in using the multi-track recorder, or if you're using a computer you could record it in on the computer, just in the sequence. So we'll just take it back to the beginning of the song. Just play it from the beginning for you. Bring all the instruments up. Obviously the level of that is quite high, a little bit higher than it would have been. Okay, and when I played this one through, what I did, because it starts with just the strings playing, so it plays that through a couple of times. I had the synthesizer set up so that it starts playing with this synthesizer, Digital Synth 2 selected, so it's actually on, but it's turned down here on the level control. In the video you can probably see me sort of reaching across and turning it up and turning it down while I'm playing the song, and that's basically what I'm doing. So as it starts playing the hybrids, the JP8 Strings1, and then I introduce that second sound, this hybrid string. Let that play through for a couple of times, then bring the bass and the drums in. And then when it comes to the actual verse itself, I just fade this so that it goes into the verse, and then when the verse ends we just reach across and bring that back up again. I hope that made sense to you. As I say, I'll put some stuff in the description for the video for the different sequences, especially for the drum one, and maybe you have a crack at doing that one yourself. So take care, wish you all the very best, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.